is a mourning dove. I was just cooing outside. I love them. They're so cute. Anyways, okay, this is like my third time trying to film this video. Hi! If you're new here, my name is Fish. I'm a cow and dragon furry hybrid. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I've been meaning to kind of sit down and have another conversation like this, but things have happened, life has happened. What are you gonna do? It was really hot around here for a while, which made me not really want to be in fursuit very much. I'm talking like really hot. Like not just like, oh, it's a nice 65 to 70. No, it was like 80 something degrees one day. It was like 88, I think. It was like almost 90. And it's just turned April a few days ago. So I don't know. The weather's wild. It's back to being like cool again. So I'm not sweltering or anything in suit really. I mean, I'm still gonna be sweaty, but what are you gonna do? So first, before I start, clay. I updated my little nose and my little spots with clay. I'm hoping that it stays, especially a lot better than the paper. And the spots aren't the color like the pink that I want, but it's not like accurate to Fish's actual like drawn ref sheet or like color palette, but that's completely fine. I don't care. I can take a little bit of liberty. But the paper just was kind of just. Oh, I thought my nostril was falling down, even though they've been fine this whole time. I can take a little bit of liberty just to make them look a bit better. I know realistically I could have painted over the clay, but I'm too lazy, honestly. I didn't feel like it. I just wanted to even see if it would work and look good. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Today I wanted to talk about something a little less serious, a little bit more fun. So I've kind of talked a little bit about why I swapped. Just realized this blanket is here. Hold on. Oh, that's my sleeve to shirt. That's my pajama shirt. My pajama shirt. Apologies. Let me just fix this up a little more. I think that's kind of better. I would prop us back up over there, but my room is a mess because I am in the home stretch close to graduation and I just have had like no willpower to clean my room or do my laundry very much. So oops. It's not very clean. And now I'm out of frame. Boo. Can't see my horns or anything. God. Filming is hard, okay? A little bit. Not really. I'm just dumb. But anyways, so I've talked about like how Fish was originally meant to be a cat and a dragon hybrid, but I changed them to a cow because a lot of people told me they looked like a cow, and I thought cows were really underrated in the furry fandom, especially cows and dragons or cow hybrids. So I was like, let's make them a cow. And I actually really love cows. I might go more in depth about cows, the cow side of them, and just like my love of cows. But today I'm going to do dragons instead. Because dragons have held a really special place in my heart for a long time. Honestly, I'm just an animal lover in general. I mean, I have a bird. He's out there watching his iPad right now. Yes, he has iPad time. He has about an hour or so of iPad time. And he's not like on the iPad the whole time. Like he sits on top of it and sings. He runs around. He plays. It's like an enrichment sort of deal. So my bird does not have brain rot. He's fine. Don't worry. But I loved animals a lot, but dragons have been really special to me ever since I was really young. I consider dragons as like kind of a big, massive hyperfixation sort of that I've had since I was about 4 or 5 years old. It's kind of hard to, pinpoint exactly where it started. I kind of have an idea, and it's just like, I'm just a dragon dude, okay? Like when I was trying to figure out my persona, I knew that I was like, okay, I for a little while when I was younger, I was like a fox or something hybrid, or like a winged fox or something. But spoiler alert, I was actually copying someone else's persona, and I wasn't even labeled myself as a furry. So I did a lot of that when I was little, just because I was a kid and I saw something cool, and I was like, that's mine now. Anyways, not the point. In modern times, adult fish was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be a dragon. I have to be a dragon. Like, in some degree, I have to be a dragon because I fucking love dragons. They're so cool. They're the best. I love them. Anyways, going back to like 4 to 5 year old fish in the beginning, because small tangent. For me, when I form a hyperfixation, not only do my hyperfixations usually last a few years and kind of come and go, as a lot of people's do, usually there's a catalyst for them. So I'm going to go to what I think was my catalyst for loving dragons. So I was about like 5, maybe 4. I was just in kindergarten, and we're doing like learning the alphabet or whatever. And, you know, it's one of those books where it's like, A is for apple. And then, you know, I'm just hanging around. We got to D. And, you know, dragon is an interesting word because, you know, how it's pronounced and that sort of thing. We're like, oh, yeah. But, like, I think that may have been like my first time seeing a dragon. Maybe it wasn't, but like something clicked then when I saw this, you know, pretty drawn green dragon. He's cute, he's cartoony, but he's like blowing smoke out of his nose or blowing fire, and I was like, oh, that is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then I know I've never been I've never been the same since. I turned into the dragon dude. I drew dragons. I wanted to be a dragon. Younger me did not know that was capable at the time, but here I am. I watched and read things about dragons. I just wanted to be a dragon so bad. And then, like, yeah. I know I watched Dragon Tales also when I was younger, but I don't know. I don't know if that was before or after the Catalyst. Can't remember, but I loved it. It was really good. A good show. So that was one of my kind of formative things that got me into it. So when I was younger, I also went to the library a lot. Because I actually don't remember. I guess I did summer reading things where you'd like get prizes or whatever, get, you know, whatever for reading. So we did like those little reading quizzes where like you'd have to log in on your computer and take quizzes, and I guess your reading level would go up or whatever, and I guess you get a prize or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember all of it. But I remember going to the library and just getting every single dragon book that I could possibly get my hands on. I needed them. I needed all the dragon books. So I read the original How to Train Your Dragon series by I forgot how to pronounce her name. Like I'm imagining her name, the author's name. It's like right here in front of me, but I don't know how to pronounce it and I don't want to butcher it. So, but if you know the book series How to Train Your Dragon, I read that but I actually watched the movie first. But still, I love both. I think both are fantastic series. I'm pretty sure I've read all the books in the series. I don't know if more have been published or not. I'm so sorry. My shoulder kind of hurts a little bit. My posture is awful. It sucks. Let me see. What other series? I'm pretty sure I've read Eragon, but it's been a long time. I know I've seen the Eragon movie. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But the big is she a blue dragon? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she's a big blue dragon. And then there was a little blue dragon, and I think his name was just Dragon. And he's an anthropomorphic, but he's like little toony, like just little kids character dragon. And he just do stuff like, I think he just like baked a cake maybe. I know he had a pet. I can't remember what it was. Was it a dog? Was it a cat? I don't know. I don't remember. But I read those books. Trying to think what other dragon books I read. Oh, I actually have a book that I got. I think I got it from the Scholastic Book Fair. Remember those? Those were Scholastic Book Fair. Oh, those were so fun. But I'm pretty sure I still have it. Either that or I just misplaced it, but no, I'm pretty sure I still have it. It's like this little, it's it's a softback. It's called Face to Face Dragons, and like the cover is like a big Eastern dragon, and he kind of looks like a kitty because he's got whiskers and stuff, and he kind of looks like he's going meow meow. That's the sound a cat makes, obviously. See that I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat, clearly. But yeah, it's a book about dragons and like dragons in different, mythologies. So you got like the dragon that Beowulf killed. You've got like the different kinds. You got like the Eastern dragons, the Western dragons. You got wyverns. You got those sorts of things. Sea serpents, super cool. I freaking love that shit so much. I ate that up. I've read it so many times. Honestly, I might get it out and read it again because I just love it so much. I'm so mad because I've seen this book around. It's called Dragonology, I think, something like that. But I never owned that book, and I feel like I am the dragon dude. I should have owned Dragonology or Dracology or whatever you say it. Like that was peak. That would have been peak for me. I'd have absorbed that. Oh man, I still am gonna probably find it somewhere and get my paws on it. One day, I will have the Dragonology or Dracology book, however you say it. But yeah, I'm trying to see what else. I saw How to Train Your Dragon. I already said that. I've seen all three movies, so except the live action one. Obviously. What else? What else? What else? Oh, there's like some Dragon Rider book. It wasn't How to Train Your Dragon. Um, it was. I think it was a kid. He had a. I think it was a green. No, it was a silver dragon. A silver dragon. He rode this big silver dragon, and I think he had a cat also, and I think her name was like Sober or something. And I'm pretty sure both the dragon and the cat could talk, but I don't remember the name of the book. I can't remember. I know I read it, and I'm pretty sure I finished. I think it was a series, or was it one book? Um, I don't know. That was a long time ago, but I think I read that out of my school's library when I went to where I went to elementary school, and I really liked that one. Um, there's this one really specific book. It wasn't like a novel or anything. It was just like a storybook, and it was about a boy who had a dragon, and he he went to this other world where it was all dragons, like filled with dragons. Like his dragon took him there, and I think there was like this big evil black dragon, and they I can't remember if they fought it or like they had to escape or something, but like something I can't remember. I can't remember. It's just I can vividly picture that in my mind, but I just can't remember what the book was called. I don't know. But I know it's in my closet. So funny story about that is the library actually let me keep that book because I think it dropped out of like my bag or something because I probably took it to school. And my mom ran it over with her car on accident. And then she I think she called the library or took it in and they were like, you can keep it. And I was like, yes. Yeah. So I've reread that book so many times. Like most of my dragon books I have reread multiple times because I love them that much. I'm so like I'm just I always I love see look I'm what slight stems on camera. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Not really. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Oh yeah. So Michaels actually has like these like little dragon figures, and I actually had a whole collection of them. I don't know if they're like Safari Ltd, if that's the brand, if that's. But I remember I had a little collection of all these dragon figurines. I don't know where they went. I'm really sad about it because I haven't been able to find them. Because I've been like poking around, been like, where are my dragons? Where are my little dragon figurines? Like I had a 3-headed one, and it was like a orange and yellow red, and like one head was breathing fire. And it was really cool, and then like the other two heads, and then I had another one. I think he was like red and white, and he kind of had like a curved like body or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember all of them, but if I got them out and I saw like I would show them often like a video because they're my babies, but I don't know where they went. I'm sad now. Um, I played Spyro. I haven't beaten either of the Spyro games except for Skylanders. Yes, that's very embarrassing, and I am embarrassed about that, but that's okay. So I played Eternal Night, and I got stuck on one level, and it was whatever the forest level is, where like the water is purple and poisonous. I haven't been able to get past that, but I also haven't touched it in a long time because I was small and it was hard for me. And then I played Dawn of the Dragon, and I got stuck in like the city part where you have to like launch catapults or something. I don't know, I can't remember. But I really love both of those games, and and I would start new games because I get stuck, and then I just be like, I just want to replay the fun parts again. So that's what I would do. I also get fur in my mouth currently. Um, I played. There was a How to Train Your Dragon combat game where like you kind of train your own dragons and you would fight. So like you could pick to be Hiccup or Astrid, I think, in the start, and then you'd start with like a Night Fury or a Deadly Natter, and then you could like after so many fights or like a tournament, you could get another dragon, like train them, and you could like learn all these moves and it was like combat and stuff like that. It's kind of I guess it was kind of like a watered down version of Smash Bros, but with dragons and stuff. But I really liked that game. I beat that game so many times. I was the reigning champion of that game. It was so fucking fun, and I love like, and you could like customize your dragons. You could like change the color of their scales and like some of their like patterns and stuff, and like give them slightly different like horns and tails, and it was really fucking cool. I love that. Honestly, if there's an emulator of that game or a similar game, I need to know. I need to know. Um, Let me see. I know there's an online How to Train Your Dragon game that I played. I want to say that there was another dragon game that I played. Oh, there's a mobile How to Train Your Dragon game that I played. I couldn't really get really into either of those because they were kind of just bad and laggy, and I just got kind of bored really fast. And more for, or maybe that's a hot blue strand from my recent fursuit tweaks. Maybe. Oh no, I'll deal with it later. My God, I was just absorbing so much dragon related content when I was little. I know the How to Train Your Dragon 2 game for like the Xbox, disappointing as hell. No, bad. It sucked. It was all just a racing game. It was not good. I remember getting so hyped because I think for like my 12th birthday or something, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get this How to Train Your Dragon 2 game. You have an Xbox and stuff. And then I remember the guy at the store was like, I'm just gonna warn you, a lot of people say it's not good. But like my little self was so optimistic. Baby Fish was so excited. And then I got home and I played it. And I was just like, man, what is this? It's just racing through rings and stuff. That's it? Like where's all the cool stuff? Like, man, it's such a downgrade. I will say, like, the flying, how I remember the flying, it did actually, like, feel really cool. Like, you were really controlling, like, Toothless or something, but man, it still sucked. I couldn't win any of the races. It was too hard. Like, how are you gonna make a racing game that's hard? Like, man, that sucks that bad. I don't know. It just wasn't very fun at all. I'm trying to remember what other things. I'm like, I've just been yammering this whole time about all the dragon stuff I've consumed over the past years. I used to actually have How to Train Your Dragon pajamas too when I was really small, and it was like I think it was Barf and Belch, whatever they're called, the two-headed Zippleback. That's what they're called, and they had like the little wingies and stuff. And it was so cool. It was fun. I loved being like that as a kid. It was funny. But Actually, now I have a jacket that's a bat and has wings like that. So whenever it's cooler, I like to wear that with fish when I fursuit. So then, like, they have the wings, even if it's not accurate to their actual wings. It's still fun. Um, have I proven myself to be a true dragon addict yet? Has this been like 30 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. I know there's more. There's definitely more. There's definitely more. My figures I've talked about. I've talked about drawing my dragons. I still draw dragons, obviously, to this day, but like back then I was like, I was just constantly just paper just full of dragons, just dragons everywhere. Oh, obviously I collect dragon squishmallows. They're like some of my favorite. This is Miles. Say hi. Hi, Miles. I also like the dragon squishmallows because some people have said they look like cows with wings, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm a cow dragon, and like, they look kind of like cows. Like they even have like the same face. So like, they're cow dragons. Like these are my little brethren right here. So obviously, I'm gonna collect them. I'm thinking about if I like the next time I go to like a fur meet or something, or if I ever do go to a con, which spoiler alert, I might. Oh, it's only been like 21 minutes. Okay, never mind. I might, keyword night, big might, but I might be going to Anthrocon this year. I know, I'm really excited, but I haven't actually like planned it out. But me and some friends may be going. Don't like, I can't bet on it yet. I can't. I want to be really excited, but I'm not sure yet. But I might be going to Anthrocon this year, so maybe I'm thinking I might carry around like a dragon squishmallow. But I'm also afraid of losing one of them, even if I could find another one. But they just mean so much to me. They're like my favorites ever. Like the cow, I want to have all the cows and all the dragons I possibly can. I also have. I know I have another dragon plushie. I have multiple dragon plushies. I have so many dragon plushies. It's insane. I have everywhere from How to Train Your Dragon to just dragon plushies. Let me look at my pile over here. I don't know if I can find any more. But like my non-squishmallows. Also don't want to like knock my phone over on accident. Um you know what? Maybe I'll make a future video where I just show off all my dragon stuff. I think that would be really fun. Just what I can have. If I find my dragon figurines, I definitely will show them off in a video. I know I have earrings. I have a necklace. I have 2 necklaces actually. I have a dragon ring. Obviously, myself. But I can't. It's. See, obviously, I get really hyper when talking about dragons, like just when I see a dragon, it just fills me with so much excitement and joy. Oh, I'm like overtaken. I know it's definitely partially the neurodivergence, but it's just also dragons are such a cool concept. You know, it's like this big. It's like a dinosaur kind of, but it breathes fire. Like how fucking awesome is that? Like, that's so cool. It's so awesome. It's just and you can there's different kinds. There's all different kinds. Like you could be a long dragon, or you can have lots of legs. You can have big wings. You can have little wings. You could be like me and be floofy, and you could be a half of another animal. You could be really fierce and big and like burn down houses or villages, or you could be really little, like me, and you could be stupid, like me. It's just the diversity of dragons is so awesome. I love it. I love seeing like other dragon fursuiters and just the variety. It's so awesome. It makes me so happy. I don't. It's it just overtakes my brain. Like when I was at Fizzy Fox, I think I saw at least 1 or 2 other dragons. I think 2, and I was like, oh my god! I wanted to like just go up and like go wild, but I was so shy. Like, oh my god. But I love it. I love seeing other dragon fursuiters. I love seeing just like, again, just like these cute little floofy, like maybe a Dutch angel dragon, or just Little dragons. I love seeing the kimonos. I think that's what they're called. They're like the kimono dragons. They have like the big eyes and they oh, it's so cute. And then I see a cool dragon that's like got big horns and big old wings, and it's just oh, I can never get enough. I just love dragons, man. They're just oh, it's like I'm so happy that I could be a dragon. Like like it's oh okay. All right, I think I have to be quiet now. Or else I'll just sit here just like flapping my arms and squeaking wildly for like another 4 hours. So I wanted to be silly today.